I might really regret this, but hi, it's Caitlin, and you're in for some sort of treat, maybe, or just total embarrassment. I haven't decided yet. So today's video is all about Kacey Musgraves and the new Slow Burn collection from Wildflower Lacquer, which is inspired by Kacey Musgraves. And if you haven't already guessed, I am a huge Kacey Musgraves fan. So when Taylor told me she was doing a collection like this, I freaked out a little bit, and these polishes do not disappoint. So because I love Kacey Musgraves so much, and this is my channel so I can do whatever I want, I thought that I would do a little swatch and sing. I don't know. I don't think anyone's done that before. But before we get into the singing or the swatches, I wanted to let you know that this collection will be available for pre-order on June 22nd through the 25th. I will include all of those details down in the description. You'll be able to buy these as a set of 4 if you want, or individually, and there will also be another polish which I have swatches of, and that is for the 3,000 members in the Wildflower Lacquer Facebook group. Maybe I'll make you wait until after the swatches if you want to participate in this sing-along. I don't know what I'm doing, so sure, I'll hide it at the end, so if you don't want to see it, you don't want to see me embarrass myself, you can just finish the video at that point.
So first up, we have the namesake from the collection. This one is called Slow Burn, and it is described as a deep burgundy base with copper to gold to green shifting shimmer and holographic flakes. So this has a fantastic formula, as you can see quite clearly. It is so beautiful and smooth and fluid and easy to work with. This polish also, to me, is like the perfect sort of country yeehaw cowgirl, glitz and glamour, glamorous cowboy. I'm getting Kacey Musgraves. It's making me think of Orville Peck, if anyone knows him. Like this polish is just like perfect for that country glamour. And it also kind of reminds me of a horse because it's brown. So anyway, this is so beautiful. It does dry down a little bit dull, so you will want a good glossy top coat, but the hollow flakes just pop off the nail perfectly. They come through that dark base so beautifully. And as you can see here, it's really shifty. It has like a beautiful green shift at extreme angles. And honestly, I just really love this nail polish so much, and just prepare yourselves for the rest because they're all so good. Here we have Mind Your Own Biscuits and Life Will Be Gravy. This one is described as a bright pink base with pink to orange to gold shifting shimmer. And let me tell you, this polish is absolute perfection. So it applies so easily, as you can see. I only need 2 coats with this one. It builds up perfectly. And this one has more shifts than you can shake a stick at. It really just blew my mind. So this polish also is just so perfectly Kacey Musgraves to me. All of these are, and I think Taylor did a great job. So I think I mentioned that this one does sort of dry down a little bit dull, so you definitely want a good glossy top coat to bring back the shine, or this one would also look incredible matte. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat, and get ready to see just how shifty this one is. I probably should be singing here, but I'm not. I'm saving that for the end. Next up, we have Butterflies, and this one is described as a super light lilac base with teal to green to purple shifting shimmer and magnetic holographic pigment. So this one is, I guess, what did I keep thinking when I was swatching it? It kind of kept popping into my mind like those airbrush t-shirts they used to have at malls back in, I don't know, was it the early 2000s? But there's something about this that's just really cool and unique. The overall effect of this one is just really interesting. So the magnet, I initially had it under my finger, but it came out better when I applied it over top of my nail, as you can see. This one, the magnetic effect isn't super strong. I tried it with a few magnets, but it is on the softer side. I think that's intentional. I think it's really beautiful that way, and it does give a very diffused, sort of airbrushed look to it, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. So this is it in 2 coats plus top coat, and I think this is another one that Kacey Musgraves would thoroughly approve of. It is really shifty, and that's, I hope you can see that purpley shift. It's just so beautiful. And last but not least, from the Slow Burn collection, we have Follow Your Arrow Wherever It Points. And this one is described as a deep blurple base with pink to orange to gold shifting shimmer. So this one is incredibly saturated. I would recommend a really good base coat, or maybe 2 layers of base coat. I didn't leave it on my nails for very long, but it definitely left its mark briefly. So do keep that in mind if you're prone to staining. But this one is so beautiful. The shimmer comes through that base really beautifully, and because it's so saturated, it does dry down a little bit on the dull side, so you want a good glossy top coat to bring back the shine, as you can see. And definitely be careful when you remove it too, because it will get on your skin and it can stain your skin a little bit, or at least it stained mine. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. And here you can see just how vibrant that shimmer is. It really does glow nicely. And I feel like I even get a bit of green at the extreme angles with this one. And here we have the 3000 group custom. It's called Rosette Nebula, and it's described as a light cerulean blue base with copper to gold to green, shifting shimmer, and holographic flakes. So this one, as you can see, has a fantastic formula. It's practically opaque in 2 coats, but I would recommend 2 just because I always do 2 coats. So maybe you could get away with 1 if you wanted. But the hollow flakes in this one are so beautiful. It's so dense, and it's just a really fun kind of polish. So this one will be $16 on the website, but if you're a member of the Wildflower Lacquer group, then you will get a discount code so you can save $3. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. You can see all of that copper gold shimmer, which is absolutely beautiful. It really does shift around so nicely. There's the green. It's just a fantastic polish, and congrats on having 3,000 members in the Facebook group for Wildflower Lacquer.
So obviously I love all of these polishes, but if I had to pick a favorite, I will say that Mind Your Own Biscuits and Life Will Be Gravy is just like my favorite kind of pink. I wore it for a week. I just love the Wildflower Lacquer formula. It lasted so well. It was so pretty. I couldn't stop staring at my nails. It looks incredible in so many different types of lighting. So I really love that one. But I also really love Slow Burn, and I love Butterflies. So, I mean, that's kind of all of them. And of course, the group custom is absolutely beautiful too. So before we start singing, if you want to leave, please do. Maybe save me some embarrassment. I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comments which of these you liked best, what you're planning to pick up. And if you're a Kacey Musgraves fan, please let me know in the comments, because she's amazing and she deserves so much love. Maybe I'll also link in the description my personal favorites of Kacey Musgraves. It's like a playlist I have on Spotify. So if you want to check that out, see what I love about her, please do that. All I can say is please be nice. I only started learning to play guitar in September. I know it's not perfect. Oh my god, am I actually gonna do this? Here we go.
I was just coasting, never really going anywhere. Caught up in a web, I was getting kinda used to staying there. Out of the blue, I fell for you. Now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down, stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. Untangled all the strings around my wings that were tied. I didn't know him and I didn't know me. Cloud nine was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. You give me butterflies. Kiss full of color makes me wonder where you've always been. I was hiding in doubt till you brought me out of my chrysalis. And I came out new. All because of you. Now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down, stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. Untangled all the strings around my wings that were tied. I didn't know him and I didn't know me. Cloud nine was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. You give me butterflies. Now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down, stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. Untangled all the strings around my wings that were tied. I didn't know him and I didn't know me. Cloud nine was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. You give me butterflies.
Hopefully I haven't completely embarrassed myself and you haven't booed me out of your monitor or screen or wherever you're watching this from. And hopefully you'll come back for my next video. Okay, have a great day wherever you are. Bye!